This is Mrs. Rodriguez, and today's lesson is on formatting styles in Microsoft Word. Styles are arguably the most important feature in Microsoft Word. Why? Because everything you do in Word has a style attached. You can think of a style as a set of predefined formatting instructions that you can use repeatedly throughout the document. Let's say each heading in the document must be centered, uppercase, bold, and a slightly larger font size. To do this, each time you need to apply formatting to the heading, you have to go through the entire process to get the text the way you want it. If you store the formatting commands in a style, you can apply that style anytime you need it without having to do all of the reformatting. Possibly more important, however, is that styles are used to tag or identify parts of a document. An example of this is whether text is part of a heading, a footnote, a hyperlink, or body text. These are all examples of styles in Word. Styles are the architecture upon which Word is based. Just about everything in Word is style-driven. In fact, many people in the industry refer to Word as a style-driven program. Let's look at the benefits of using formatting styles in Word. 1, it provides consistency. When you use styles to format your document, each section is formatted the same and therefore provides a professional, clean-looking document. It's easier to modify. If you use styles in your document consistently, you only need to update a given style once if you want to change the characteristics of all text formatted in that style. Efficiency. You can create a style once and then apply it to any section in the document without having to format each section individually. Table of contents. Styles can be used to generate a table of contents quickly. Faster navigation. Using styles lets you quickly move to different sections in the document using the document map feature. Working in outline view. Styles allow you to outline and organize your document's main topics with ease. Legal outline numbering. Numbering, when linked to styles, allows you to create and update consistent outline numbering in legal documents, even ones with complicated numbering schemes like municipal law, tax law, and mergers and acquisition documents. Efficiency in Word. A Word document that is built with styles moves more quickly. It's not going to move sluggish like manually formatted documents, and it even prints quicker. Let's see how this looks in Word. So we have a document here where we're going to create the styles. We have a list of house style specifications, and we're going to use those specifications to build the different styles that we're going to use in this document, starting with the title. So you see here our title, we want the font to be sans serif, 24 points, and center aligned. So this is our style bar or our styles pane. And what we're going to do, because we're looking for a title, is we're going to find a style that is a title. So here we have a style that is title. And I'm going to right click and then select modify. Now, I'm going to give it a name just so it leaves my original title in place. I'm just going to call it grade 10 title. Okay. And we're going to set the style of this title to a sans serif font. And we know when we're using sans serif, we always go with Arial. So sans serif. I'm going to make it 24 points high. And I want this to be center aligned. And here we have our center line. So I'm just going to select that. And we're going to say OK. Now, when we say OK, it creates this style, which we can now use in our document. To use this, we're just going to put our cursor on the line. No need to select it. And then we're going to select our style. And it automatically changes the style the font to the style that we selected. So let's do it again. Let's look for subtitle. So here's subtitle. We're going to click modify. This time we're using a sans serif font again. So again, we use Arial. It's going to be 18 points high. This time it will be italic and underline and right aligned. Again, we can say grade 10 subtitle or GR10 subtitle, and we say OK. Make sure we are on the line that we want to use it on, and there we go. Subheading. If you use this arrow, and sometimes if you're using a Windows machine, there's a little button that says more, it's going to show you additional styles. So here we have some more styles showing. And for subheading, because there's not an actual style called subheading, we can actually just use one of the other headings. So we're just going to use this one that says heading 1, and we're going to right click and modify. Okay, sans serif again. This one we're going to make 12 points. We want it to be single line spacing, and it's already set the single line spacing, so we're good there. But they asked for us to add one clear single line after the subheading. So this is a little bit different. So here we're going to add our spacing. You see it says increase spacing and decrease spacing. So we're going to increase spacing one time, and that's going to give us our single line of heading. And we can also do this by going to Format, Paragraph, and setting our line spacing after. As a matter of fact, I'm going to set it to 12 because that's just a standard font size, okay? So we're going to make this 0 because we don't want anything to be before. And we're going to say OK. And then OK. And we're going to choose that one, which is subheading. Oh, I forgot to change it. So let's go back. I forgot to change the name. So we're going to modify, and we're going to call this GR10 subheading. Okay. And it's easy as that. And I say, OK. Make sure I'm on the line, and I select it. The last one is the body text, which we use normal for body text. So I'm going to modify. I'm going to call this GR10 body. This is going to be a serif font. So for serif, we're going to use Times New Roman. Here it is, Times New Roman. It's going to be 10 points high. And now we're going to use a 1.5 line spacing instead of 1. So we're going to click 1.5. And this is going to be fully justified. And again, we want one clear line after the paragraph. So I'm going to go to paragraph again. We're going to put after. We're going to set that to 12, which represents a single line. And OK, OK. And then we're going to make sure that we're on that line and select body, which really doesn't make any difference because we already have it set to that. So Times New Roman and 10. And this is how you will create and use your formatting styles in Microsoft Word. You can also bring up the styles pane so you can see a list of all of the styles that you have installed on your computer or in Microsoft Word. And know that these styles are unique to this document. So the styles that you created in this document, Styles Assignment 1, will only show in Styles Assignment 1. And when you create a new document, you will have to create a new set of styles unless you specifically save the style across the documents, which we will do later on. We won't do it this time. So that ends today's lesson. If you didn't quite get it, go back and watch the video again. Thank you, and see you guys later.